All right, hello students. This video is going to help you to understand how to take your diagnostic data and turn it into a graph and do a little bit of data analysis. We're just on the first step of your data analysis. Today, you'll just create a graph and then write one claim about the data that you've collected. So starting here, this is the assignment that you just submitted. With your diagnostic data. I could open any one of these and it would have September information and November information. The next step of this is you're going to go into the November data analysis assignment. And there are three things you're going to submit. You're going to submit the data table, which you've actually already created, a visual representation of your data, which will be a graph. I'll show you how to do that. And then a claim will go underneath your graph. Eventually, this is going to turn into a full conclusion, but right now it's just going to be a claim that captures what is happening with your data in one sentence. So that will be the beginning of your data analysis. So start by opening the fitness data analysis Google Sheet, and you will go into File and you'll make a copy. And you'll put your name. So over copy of, you will type your name. I am making up a person, Tim Thompson's fitness data analysis. Hit OK. It's going to create a new file. Now, from what you've already captured in your previous diagnostic data upload, you will type in your September data and your November data. So here I'm just going to make numbers and try to stick with the same number formatting. That's going to help you with your graph. So we're going to say that he did a 1 minute and 20-second wall sit back in September. He did the Roman chair for 45 seconds, so I'm going to do 0.45. And he did the push-up plank for 0.20. Then in November, maybe Tim Thompson had an injury, so his wall sit was only 0.30 seconds. He went from being over a minute to down to 30 seconds because he had an injury. And then Roman chair, not a lot of improvement because he only does the little bit of exercising that we do in class. So he's only gone from 45 seconds to 50 seconds. It's still a 5-second gain. Push-up plank, though, we're going to say that he really improved with the push-up plank because he's focused a lot on doing arm exercises at home. We are making Tim Thompson's story up as we go. So he goes from 20 seconds to, we'll go all the way up to 1 minute. So there, all of his data is in. So now you're going to insert a graph. In order to do that, you first need to change your name up here. So you're going to change it to Tim Thompson's data analysis. I would like, ideally, for everyone to type your name and then type data analysis. And you're going to see why. It'll just make your graph look a little bit nicer. So you're going to highlight all of this either by grabbing with your mouse and moving the cursor around, or you can also hit Shift and then use the arrows in the bottom right. You could do it that way as well. Then you'll go up to Insert. Then you come down to Chart. And the chart is actually going to pop up right here. And there's only a couple of changes to make. You can move this around wherever you want to put it. But you can see how the independent and the dependent variables, if you've talked about that in math class, I bet you have, are in the right place. All right. Our independent is what we were testing, and our dependent variable, what we were measuring. So we were measuring how many seconds or how much time you could hold each of these exercises for. So there's only a few changes to be made to this graph. Right here, I would like you to change, and all you have to do is click on it. You're just going to change this to September and November diagnostic data analysis. Just like that. And now the graph is really ready to go. We'll talk more in class about how to make these graphs freehand, which I'm sure you're talking about in your math classes. But the only other thing you need to do is underneath here, you're going to write one sentence to capture what's going on in your graph and in your data table. So for Tim Thompson, a good claim that he could write is, I have improved in the push-up, plank. Actually, we're going to make this even more general. My fitness level has shown some improvement. Period. I'm just going to make it easy like that. My fitness level has shown some improvement. All of the information that's going to come after that basic claim is going to support this claim. My fitness level has shown some improvement. It has. There was some improvement here. There was definitely improvement here, but there could be some growth right here. So Tim, in the next video, will explain why he has only shown some improvement.